Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 42 of the Altrincham Save. Beginning of a new season, transfer window. We've done some signings. We haven't spent any money because, as I said before, nobody that's worth anything will join our team. But we've got some free transfers, some good loan signings, done a bit of business. We're cutting out the nice guy bullshit this year, right, boys? We're going to get promoted, right? We're going to do it. We've got the team. We've got the foundations. We're going to smash them in the faces. We're going to cull anybody that annoys me, right? No more Mr. Nice Guy, okay? Unfortunately, as you can see on the screen here, two of our players are expected to get promoted this season because that was the only way they would sign for us in the first place, including Epo42, who is our captain. So, better do it. Let's look at transfers. One of the names you might recognise, all right? Another one you might actually recognise, not from the beginning season. Kane Baldwin, my friends, the centre-back that we had in our very first season, the two loanies from... Remember, we got these bunch of loanies from Mansfield, one of which, Alistair Smith, was the amazing advanced playmaker that we tried to sign. He was here for 2 years on a loan. I went to check just to see how he's doing. He retired, which is sad. Retired at the age of 22 or something. Horrible. He only ever played for us. I feel quite sad. Bless him. Oh, because I couldn't get a work permit for him. The other one was Kane Baldwin, which we've just signed because he was brilliant in our season. I am trying to get his buddy, Kieran Harrison, but he's not going to come. He's a bit too good for us now. He is in the same division. He's in the South version. I've put in a bid in for him. I'm going to try and spend 12 grand, boys. I've tried to reunite him because he scored a shit ton of goals, didn't he? In the league for us. Look, he scored 8 goals in the league when he was with us. He's been around the blocks a bit. I don't think he'll come, but we're going to try and get him as well. But let's go back to the transfers. Time travel. So we picked up Kane Baldwin. He hasn't advanced massively, but he's still a very good central defender. We said we wanted to strengthen that central defence bit. He's got no... The big thing about this level is he's got no real weaknesses. He's not exceptional, but a lot of the position, the stuff like they might have really good marking, heading, and tackling, but then positioning's off, or determination's crap, or they've got really bad levels. And he doesn't have any weaknesses in his game. He's average at everything. But he's still only 23. He's on a lot of money, 700 grand. 700 grand. No, he's not on 700 grand, because that would bankrupt us. 700 quid a week. I'm very happy with this pickup. I gambled a little bit because he was so good for us in that first season. As you can see, 44 games he played for us, helped get us promoted. We're bringing him back. Next up, we've got John Johnson. Why would you name your child John if his surname is Johnson? But they've done it. And this guy, on 500 quid a week, he's 33. He's got bags of experience. He's got 15 determination, so he's tutoring already. And he's a good all-rounder, and the reason I brought him in is he can fill in at centre-back, if need be. He's lacking a bit of physicals. He's more of a super sub, but he can play right-back as well, which is one of our weak areas, and he can play in that defensive midfield spot, if need be, as well. I think he's just a really good pickup, and he's doing tutoring, so it's all-round goodness. He's on with us for a year, probably won't last any longer, because his physical's going to be awful. They're the two signings we've got so far, actual permanent deals. Next up, we've got some loanies. We've got Habib Nwakali, who is a very, very good young central midfielder. He's actually going to play as our deep line playmaker in that defend duty. Really hard to find at this level. He's got a couple of weaknesses in his game. Don't look too hard, because it looks good from the outset. And then next up, we've got Joel Spooner on loan from Berry, and he is just a backup left back option or rotational. He's a decent player, depending on how One Direction does this year. He didn't bed in well, but we're hoping for a better season for him. Next up, we've got Tiernan Parker, who is a backup goalkeeper. Pretty turd, but we just needed somebody in the door just in case we get an injury. And Mick McDonald is another central midfielder, 18 from Burton Albion, just to, fill out the squad a bit. And the reason I got a couple of these loanies in is because that allows us to loan out some of our good players. Unfortunately, Ian Derbyshire has left the club. He went to Leyton Orient. He wasn't happy and he wouldn't sign a new deal because he's a weird one. Because he's got great physicals, he's got some good mentals and then some horrifically bad mentals. And also his technicals are just awful and they never went up. And that's what loathed me to play him so much, and then he was upset that he didn't get played. But he went to Leyton Orient, my friends. who are back, to be fair, in the National League. But he's gone up a level. I'm not sure about him. Just never really gelled with me. Sidney Henderson, our young defensive midfielder centre-back person, went out on loan. We're trying to loan out a couple of others as well, which will hopefully get done. And this is the team. This is our beautiful team. For the first time since we started the save, 2 of our players are trying to get poached. One is Lee Madison. We've turned down 75 grand from Bolton. It's lucky we're not in financial troubles, because that's the sort of board we'll go, oh, 75 grand? Yes, please. But we turned him down, and the quality about this lad is he didn't get upset by it. The fact it was Bolton, didn't give a shit. He was like, yeah, that's fine. Turn it down. I'm all good with that, boss. And the same thing with Carl McFarlane. He came in, they were coming in for him, not as big a team as Bolton, but another team came in for him, 25 grand. And I said no, and he wasn't bothered by it, which is... I appreciate that, lads. I really do appreciate that. And so we're looking good. I'm pretty happy. On the winger front, there was nothing that really was better that we could get in that was better than Fabio and Parvsky were going to be starters, but the other ones were no better than the likes of Lloyd Hardcastle and Keel Neville, because they're just better and I'd want to give them game time and stuff. So that's not too bad, but... it's all good. So now at right back, Liam Marsden, again, I couldn't find a right back that was massively better, but John Johnston can push for the position if he doesn't perform, or at least, we've got a good backup for him. Last year there was an awful backup. And same as left back. One Direction is the key man. He needs to prove himself this year, because otherwise he's out the door, because he's on a big wage and he didn't do well since joining in January. But we've got Joel Spooner who can do a job there. The centre-back is a lot more strengthened, thankfully. But and obviously Jordan Hume's still here because he apparently won't leave. No, he's with us. And then in the reserves, we're trying to loan out Jonathan Kahn and Brett Olsen to get a bit of experience. Hopefully, especially Brett Olsen. I want him to get some game time, because I think if he gets some game time, he could be a good player. He's 20 now, so he's a little bit older than the other guys. And in the under-18s, developing nicely. We've got Andy Douglas looks better before you actually look at him. You think, 4.5 star? Yeah. But we've got Carl Phillips, who's all right as well. Nobody exceptional. I don't think any of these guys are going to make it, to be honest. Right, we've done friendlies. We played against a lot of shit teams, because good for the morale and stuff, few goals. And then we played Blackburn, lost 2-0. Man United under 23s and lost 4-0. It's fair enough. Let's just take a look at one of their players. You see? I don't think we can quite... I'll take the 4-0 loss, to be honest. Right, let's get fucking promotion, boys. Right, this is what I'm talking about. Finances. Oh, another bit of news, bad news. The youth facilities were cancelled because they agreed to both training and youth facilities. And then at the start of the season, it went to take the money out and it couldn't. And then it automatically cancelled the youth facilities, which is a bit of a bummer. But I have also then increased the youth intake wages, the other one, I can't remember what it's called. Improve youth recruit. No, that's facility. Yeah, improve youth recruitment. Let's do it again as well. I'd argue never be satisfied. Oh, okay. I'm going to push here a little bit. I'm not going to risk my job. I can't stress how important this is, although usually. Your passion, and yes. I've turned down like 50 jobs. I'm Arsene Wenger. I've turned down the world for you lot. Nice. Okay, cool. We're improving it again. I'm liking it. If we look at the club now, we've got below average, and local, which is not too bad for a North League team. Okay, let's go and play a game of football, shall we? We've got to pick a team first. So Jordan Wright's in goal. He's wanted by of decent teams. Okay, Marsden I'm going to start right back. One Direction I'm going to start left back. We're going to go for Kane Baldwin. Another bit of bad news. And we're going to go for John Johnson or Regan Upson's got much better physicals. We'll go because I wanted to have you on the bench. So in the under-23s is... Oh, yeah, I've just released him. Hang on. Apologies. Released players. So as you can see, a bunch of youth players went, including Robson Dafter, who never improved. Dave Broom, sadly, didn't get the games. Sam Needham, same thing. The backup right back. Danny Wisdom has left the backup left back. The last one was Jack Robinson, and he's the one that broke his leg because it killed him. He was a good player for us last season. He was a starter for us, playing really, really well. Broke his leg. I think it was a leg break, wasn't it? Broken lower leg. And it just absolutely killed. As you can see, look at him. It's awful. So I just mutually terminated his contract for a couple of thousand because no one wanted. He was out for another sort of 2 months. So I was like, no, just mutual termination. He's like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm like, you're never going to play again, are you, mate? And he's like, no, probably not. Right, okay. Who are we going to go? I'm going to go... I prefer patching over Alex John. Let's have actually a comparison to see how they're developing. Because they're battling out for that advanced playmaker spot. And if we look on here, we're looking at... I suppose Alex John, the speed is massively slower. All right, I'll go with John. I think it's right, isn't it? And then we're going to go with Reedy in midfield. He's promised to be promoted this season, so better do it, mate, because otherwise you're going to be all bitchy, whingy, aren't you? Pavsky, those two pick themselves. We've got okay backups, but they're youngsters, unproven. And up front, we're going for Maddie. Maddie is just looking a very good young player now. He's developing nicely. He's got, obviously, decision-making's an issue, but he's still a bit of a beast. His heading's not great. His dribbling's not great. But at this level, composure 14, finishing 12, first touch 13, and decent pace, and more importantly, acceleration is just great. So we'll go with you, and then we'll have the Spooninator on the bench. That covers all the defensive positionings. We'll go for Patch. Then we'll go for Keel, I think. And then finally, McFarlane. But if we can reunite, I know it's unlikely, but if we can get Kieran Harrison in, we can reunite the Mansfield boys, as you do, and we'll smash them. Right, okay. I just want to look at one more thing I want to look at where Nuneaton are supposed to be finishing in the league. Also where we're rated. So we're 6th. Nuneaton are 10th. Hartlepool have also been relegated, so they're quite a big team in our league now. But they're apparently destined to be shit. But they're paying like $1,500, some of their players, which is nuts. 375. It's a lot of player. Todd Portus. Can we steal him? Actually, can we steal him? Probably not. He's not going to join us, as it's a bit of a step down from the mighty Hartlepool. That was for you, Jeff. Right, here we go, boys. Promotion. Right, promotion. I don't mind if it's playoffs. I don't think we're looking at winning the league. No, fuck it. We're winning the league, boys. All right, I'm telling you now. We're going to win the league or die trying. And also, if we're still making money as a club, once we get to that £500,000 mark back in the bank, what I might do is ask the board to improve the youth facilities again, because that's definitely something I want to do. It's annoying that it didn't give you the choice of which they were going to cancel. We did think about it at the time that might happen. Okay, not the most entertaining of first halves. I'm going to go to control, because we've got possession here, boys. We're scaring them. We are playing in red, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's worth it. 4 hours of transfer window to watch some football. Apparently there's football going on. We don't know it, but it happened. Okay, good stuff, everyone. I'm going to bring on John Johnson for Regan Upton, who's having a bit of a shocker, and we'll leave Fabio can stay on. Let's go. Also, we've changed the pitch dimensions to go to its normal width and a little bit longer, which suits more direct teams. Okay, first goal coming up. Oh, Johnson, that would have been a super sub. What a genius. Come on, boys. I just felt it. Go show some passion. We've had 9 shots and only 2 on target. We're ramping up again. We're ramping up. come on, boys. Okay, patching. And Willie Madison's playing all right. He's on a yellow card. I'm going to give the youngster a chance. He's done nothing to suggest he should have a chance, but he's only played 4 sub appearances, all right? We've got to play him to develop him. That's the thing we've got at this level. We can't just watch as they get better through our amazing training regime. It's, if you want that guy to get better, you have to give him game time. Yes, good tackle, Marsden. He's playing for his spot this year. Right, Neville. Nice. I like it, Neville. Madison. That's awful, Maddie. But we're going to get it back one direction. Reed. Volley forward to Neville. To Madison. Dinks it. Apavsky. Go on. Go on. Come on. Come on. That's the way, boys. Good to see Keel involved as well. Now concentrate. Calm it. Calm it. Nice bit of passing there. Look at this. Lovely. That's a great pass. That is a defence-splitting pass. Tight angle. Apavsky. He wheels away. Doing a bit of this. Right. Now see it out. We've done. Look at that. We've destroyed this team. Absolutely, they've had 1 shot. Oh, fuck off! Then they've had 2. Now we can see the equaliser. Right, patching. Oh no, I've got a bad feeling, boys. I've got a bad feeling. Blake. Oh, yeah, nice Baldwin. Okay. Oh, Apavsky's going to get there. Madison. Waiting for the return ball. Drifts past him. He's looking for Madison in the box. He might have to cut it back. He's dinked it to the back post. Neville! Oh, Keel Neville! Goodness, son! What a finish! So good for the 16. I think he's still 16. Get in there, son. Decent counter-attack. Keel Neville. Tight. What a header as well. It was like Son, wasn't it, for Tottenham? Just drifting back. Head it to where it come from. And it's a dominating 2-0 performance. And I am very excited, boys. Nuneaton are an okay team. They're not top level. Ironside. Oh, I should sign him. Greenhalgh. Don't go and score, though. I really want to get that other centre-back. Because I'm telling you, we'll be impenetrable. All right? We'll be like Margaret Thatcher wearing a chastity belt. Impenetrable. That's a nice image for you old people there. She was a politician, if you're a youngster. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Efforts were excellente. I'll have a quick look, actually, before we finish up. Who went up last year in the playoffs? Please be Kidderminster. I haven't looked. Were they in the league? Please be Kidderminster. I'm going to have to fucking play. I think it was. Kidderminster have... Oh, this is our year, boys. I'm telling you. Right now, Kidderminster are gone. Are they gone? They have gone. This is our year. Get in there. Kidderminster have fucked off. We've still got Tranmere. And obviously now Hartlepool is going to be tricky as well. This is our year, boys. Telling you now. Mark my words. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Why? Don't worry about it, mate. It's true that you are being replaced. Marsden, sort of lie to him for a bit, if you don't mind. Okay, yeah. He's seen through it. He's seen through it. I'm happy with the balance of the squad. Suck it up, all right? I'm 92% sure he's not going to be interested. I wish when they say the financial package, just tell me what you want. And then I'll decide if the financial package, is enough. Whatever I want. Just, bastard. Ask Baldwin to endorse move. Oh my word, this is genius. I don't think I've ever pressed that button before. I love playing for the club. He's only been here like 1 game, literally. I'll put in a good word for you. Okay. But he wasn't really listening and instead indicated that if required, he would choose a club solely on its merits rather than Fine. There we go, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Welcome to The Save if you're new to episode 42. Subscribe, like, and all that good shit. You know the drill by now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.